The NBA's 75th anniversary team was finalized last night, so let's go by the numbers, starting with 158. That's the number of cumulative titles won by the 76 players, led by Bill Russell's 11. So next, these players combined to score over 1.5 million points, with the top 15 players on the NBA's all-time scoring list all included. There are 26 new members on the 75th anniversary team, as all 50 players on the 50th anniversary team made this one as well. And that includes the active players that are on this list. So there are 11 active players on this list. That's Giannis, Melo, Steph, AD, KD, that rhymes, Harden, LeBron, Kawhi, Dame, Chris Paul, and Russell Westbrook. So heading back to chat with my favorite people and Richard. It's Chiney Ogwumike, it's Zach Lowe, it's Richard Jefferson, and we all saw on the NBA 75 list that there were some players who were snubbed, and they felt a little left out by their omission. So we saw Klay Thompson take to Instagram to post about his frustration, saying that maybe I'm naive in my ability to play basketball, but in my head, I'm top 75 all time. And he doubled down on that this morning.
Klay.
He doubled down on it this morning. He clearly has some feelings about it, some strongly wording feelings. So I'm going to ask all of you who you feel that the biggest snub that was left off the list was, but there's a rule.
Oh.
And the rule is,
I know what's coming.
it's a list of 75. Well, actually 76 because there was a tie.
There is a
You
list
have
of
to
7?
lose.
Okay.
You have to lose one
Okay.
to gain one. It contests, the list has to stay the same. Richard, starting with you.
Oh, you're such a jerk.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I have 5 people that I think belong on
All
the
right,
list.
guys, buckle
but I'm
up.
going
We're
to
gonna talk forever.
focus on one, because I do believe T-Mac. I do believe there's consideration for Klay Thompson should, because you forget the sacrifices that certain guys like Klay had to make.
Can I also
to be a
jump
part.
in on the
Please
Klay
jump
Thompson
in.
part? Making the case for Klay Thompson. I know a lot of people feel some type of way. Most dynastic teams in the NBA have
Dynastic.
multiple representatives.
That
on
means
the
they
list.
nasty.
They just say
Bulls.
nasty
I
dynamic.
also love the show too. The Bulls, the Celtics, even the Lakers, but 3-time champ, 5-time, I believe, All-Star, most points in a quarter. So yeah, you look at Steph and then KD, but he has a case to be mad.
All right, so T-Mac, we got Klay. That's two of your 5 billion.
The number one guy,
And that didn't
stop
say
it.
who you're
The number one
losing.
guy is Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, we don't need to go over resumes because all of these guys have a resume. But Dwight Howard's team was one of the most dominant teams in Orlando. When you look at, he was, a defensive player of the year 3 times in a row. So when you look at some of these guys, when people name Carmelo was a dominant offensive force. But this man was giving you 22, 23, and anchoring one of the best defenses in the league.
Okay.
So he was scoring 23 and helping to stop every team in the league.
So to be very clear, you're losing Carmelo and you're gaining Dwight Howard.
Yeah, why not?
All right, that's Richard.
I'll go next. I'll go next.
Okay,
I want him to
all
go
right,
next.
Let's start some
Let me
stuff.
tell you
It's
this.
not personal.
When I saw my man who, when I first came on ESPN and I worked with him, I said, oh, you were my basketball crush. Like growing up in Houston, Texas, watching him play for the Rockets, and we talk about an era where the modern, positionless basketball big, he sort of was a part of that, not named Kobe Bryant. Tracy McGrady was
Take off a living
the list.
person. Take off a living
First,
person.
let me give Tracy McGrady his flowers, okay? First ballot Hall of Famer,
Janae's got
7-time
time
All-Star,
today.
2 scoring titles, modern NBA wings growing up, and what we talk about positionless basketball. T-Mac was right there.
Agreed.
And every time the Rockets got 100, it was Big Macs for T-Mac. So, I was very disappointed that he was not on the list. And the person I will take off is whoever Zach Lowe says, because he has a list of a couple.
No, wait. Say the person that you're going to take
I'm not.
off.
I refuse.
See, that's rude.
I refuse.
She makes me deliver the bad news.
Who's a living person that you're going to take off?
Oh, man.
Who's a
Janae's
living
not even
person?
playing by my... Oh, Janae.
I love you, Malika. Okay, I'll give you one. Give me some time.
All right, we're
Okay.
coming back,
I'll give
though.
you
We're
one.
coming back.
I'll give you
Zach?
one.
So I had a ballot. I had 10 guys on my ballot
Okay.
that didn't make the actual top 75.
Okay.
Dwight Howard was on my ballot. T-Mac was on my
Thank you,
ballot.
Zach.
I had Vince Carter was on my ballot.
Yep.
Bernard King. I had Grant Hill. I'm surprised there's not a lot to talk about. I'm a peak guy. I'm a peak, what was your peak? So I had Grant Hill. I didn't have Robert Parrish. That was tough. I didn't have Dave Bing, Dave DeBuscher, some of the old. I aired modern. I skewed modern.
You can't have recency bias.
I almost put Jokic. Jokic was borderline for me.
Oh, wow.
Some people I know put Luka. That was too soon.
Why was he so borderline for you? Why was Jokic? What was the deciding factor?
That's a compliment to Jokic that after 7 seasons or 6 seasons, he's already borderline. And I just felt like you have to do the very unpleasant thing of like if he breaks his leg today, is he one of the top 75 players of all time? Was his peak
This got dark so quick.
Was his peak long enough to do that? And I almost put him in, but I said no.
No, I took whoever. He listed a couple of guys.
I'd be interested in your take on this. I didn't have Dennis Rodman on mine, and I'm surprised that Dennis Rodman made it, honestly.
Okay, Richard, what do you think of that?
No, I agree, and this is what I'm saying. Like, it's I don't want to disrespect anybody. Carmelo is deserving.
There's no,
hear me out. All of these guys are deserving.
They're amazing.
They're all deserving of it, and it's just more of personal opinion. When I look at the impact that he had on the defensive end and how he beat a LeBron James-led team when his best players were Hedo Turkoglu, Jameer Nelson. See, I got you in the clip, Jameer, and Rashard Lewis. All good players, but he took that team to the finals and was batting against Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol. Like, that's a tough battle right there.
I love that you bring that up because it's hard to rate defense. It's hard to rate two-way in a top 75 list. So when you bring up Dwight Howard, 5-time rebound leader, 4-time all-defense, those things are great, but we love scoring. Scoring is sexy.
That don't make it right.
Dwight's got to be on. And I saw a lot of people doing Dwight or Anthony Davis. I had both. Dwight or Dame Lillard, I had both. Like, Dwight's got to be on. There's no question.
And even Dwight has more accomplishments at this point in time in his career than Anthony Davis did. And I'm not taking the championship. Yes, they were on the championship team together. But look at who's got more defensive player of the years. It's 4-0, right? And who's got more rebounding titles? Who's led the league in block shots more? Anthony Davis doesn't have those things on his resume currently. Now, will he? Eventually. But if you're having to go Anthony Davis or Dwight Howard, the numbers in the stats say it's Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I've seen people make the argument that it's too soon for AD and it's too soon for Dame. Dame is about to be, I believe, about 17,000 career points. Whew. And it's their 10th seasons. Like, we know who these guys are. They have a long track record now in the NBA. It would be ridiculous in 3 years to put a top 75 list on it and not have those guys. Just put them on now. They're in.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.